Hey, I was gonna say welcome back to the shop, but the shop is over there. So welcome back to my backyard, I guess. So I got a pair of scissors and a knife here, because we're gonna do an unboxing of what I believe to be wood turner's best friend, especially if you're in the city. This is an electric chainsaw made by Oregon, which has a ton of experience, unlike those other companies that just copy stuff. And they have a lot of experience in chainsaws and chains, and this is 15 amp, has an 18-inch blade, is self-sharpening, because we wood turners don't like to learn that stuff. We just like to get the chainsaw and use it. So yeah, let's see what's in the box. I bought this from Amazon. It's been sitting in my house for like over a month. I'm assuming it's past the return point, so hopefully it works. And yeah. Let's get rid of that. Outdoor equipment, I guess there's a warranty, some kind of instructions, more instruction, a bottle of chain oil, put that there. And yeah, I mean, you might think, well, why do I need a chainsaw? But if you score a log like this, unless you're gonna chew it up, you're gonna need a chainsaw. So here I'm putting oil, and so you know this is an Oregon CS 1500, 15 amp, 18-inch self-sharpening chainsaw. So yeah, I thought I recorded myself taking the bar off, but you know, for a professional videographer, I didn't. So I'm supposed to take this off and run it for 2 minutes to prime the oil for the first time through the system, but I wanted you to see. Here's the lever, the self-sharpening lever, and it goes against the chain. It has a stone. You can eventually replace this whole thing, or the stone and the chain. This is a special chain. It's not just a regular chain. It's like dedicated to this particular chainsaw. But anyways, I have to put this on and run the thing for 2 minutes or so. Non-ground it. Nothing going on. That's because you have to pull this. Through there. That goes in there. That's where it should be. Yeah, I know, I should have done that before. Alright. Hold the bar up. loosen there.
So you know, whenever I run the chainsaw on this video, the volume has been reduced by 30 dBs. Just for transparency, you know.
Well, she seems to cut pretty good. Now, can it cut this way? Is the big question.
Here is where the rubber meets the road for wood turners. We got to do a lot of this, like with the grain cuts that are really tough. I mean, this work way better than my DeWalt, just because of it didn't clog up. The other one clogs up because of the chain design and how the shavings come out. So you gotta take your time with this. You know, it's a home thing, and this is a massive log. This is like 16.5 inches, and it's I think about 18 or 19 going down. And if you get in a chainsaw, be aware that a new chain will stretch up. So you're gonna have to adjust it 2 or 3 times the first time that you use it.
I don't like that when you go tie this, they both go together. Which means that if you did a quarter of a turn here, you just tie the chain.
I mean, this might be just new plastic. I did not investigate that. It was even though it looks like a really nice day, it is really freezing out there, and so you know I am using safety gear. I don't have chaps though, and when you see, like, the camera's on the right side of my head, so this is so I'm keeping my head away from the line of fire, just in case. You know, you gotta stay safe. This is we want to have fun with turning and not run into trouble. So, you know, take your time. This is not a competition or anything like that. And but yeah, this thing is did a great job. I mean, I'm an old fart. I'm out of breath by now, but that's how it goes.
I like how fast the chain stops when you run in it. The motor will keep going, but the chain stops instantly. Check it out.
And here I'm flipping the piece around to finish my cut, so because I don't want to chainsaw the deck. And yeah, if you're gonna do this, do it in a 45-degree angle, like away from you. Don't be pulling up really hard, because you might be wearing a chain in the face and wind up in the hospital. So this is nice and slow, and you go up from your end first and really slow towards the end. Anyways, I'm sure you have experience with a chainsaw if you're looking at one, but just in case you don't, you know, I'm just putting this out there, just in case this is your first time running a chainsaw.
So I got it done, didn't blow any fuse, and yeah, it's a small home chainsaw, so you have to let it do its job. You know, it's not like a pro that can go right. If you just let the chain cut, it will do it. And yeah, those are all done. Since I cut this guy, I'm gonna chop a little piece here. I don't know what kind of wood this is, so might as well take a piece and see if we can turn something with it.
This was a waste of time and a waste of turning, because that wood was truly crap, really strawy. But it's good for this review, I guess.
What I do like about this compared to my DeWalt is that this has a nice efficient ejection system, especially when cutting this way, because you get with the other one I get longer shavings, and this thing gets clogs up, and if I don't open it up and clean it up, it overheats. But this one had no trouble ejecting all the stuff.
So all in all, to me, for home and wood turners, this is a great chainsaw. I mean, this is a quick review, so if something goes wrong or changes, I will update and put out a video. But yeah, I highly recommend it. And I just reached 1,000 subscribers, so thank you so much to all of you for hanging out with me. And I'll catch up with you in the next one. Ciao, ciao.